WABG, the Delta's leading news source.
Thanks for joining us here on the ABC 6 News webcast. I'm Tanya Carter on this Monday, April 22nd, 2013. Well, topping our news, defense attorneys for a North Mississippi man say the government should release their client. The request comes after investigators failed to find any ricin in the home of Paul Kevin Curtis, the man accused of mailing poison letters to the president, Senator Roger Wicker, and a Mississippi state judge. That lack of physical evidence could loom large as a detention and preliminary hearing continues Tuesday morning. U.S. Magistrate Judge J. Allen Alexander ended the hearing after lunch Monday, citing a personal schedule conflict. FBI agent Brandon Grant told the court Monday that searches of Paul Kevin Curtis' vehicle and house in Corinth, Mississippi, have found no ricin. A search of Curtis' computers has found no evidence he researched making the poison. Through his lawyer, Curtis has denied involvement in letters sent to Obama, Mississippi Republican Senator Roger Wicker, and a Lee County, Mississippi judge. Well, here at home, Greenville police investigate a fatal fire. At 5:41 a.m. on Friday, firefighters arriving at 409 Elizabeth Street finding Linda Day dead inside the home. Officials say she died from smoke inhalation. Now, the home sustaining heavy fire, smoke, and water damage. The cause of the blaze is still under investigation because officials are questioning several people to determine if the fire was an accident or intentional, especially after finding a possible accelerant. Well, a newly formed Mississippi Delta Friends of the NRA is hosting its first major event with a banquet. The banquet is set for Thursday at 6 o'clock at the Bolivar County Expo Center. The group was created in February by Cleveland native Chris Haycraft and Jimmy McClendon. Now, the group is designed to represent local supporters of the National Rifle Association. Tickets to Thursday's event are $35 for a single person or $60 for a couple. Children 12 and under are free. Now, tickets may be purchased at Securities Services Incorporated or the Outdoorsman, both in Cleveland. Half of the money raised will go to the Mississippi NRA, while the other half will go to national funding. In-state funds support various causes, including 4-H shooting programs and Army Junior ROTC programs. The Vice President Haycraft said the banquet would be a big family gathering for those who support gun rights in America. Well, turning to state news, the Mississippi River has reopened in Vicksburg after barges hit the old U.S. Highway 80 railroad bridge. A Coast Guard spokesman says there was enough water covering a barge that sank Sunday to allow other vessels to safely pass through. The Coast Guard closed the river Sunday after the old U.S. Highway 80 railroad bridge was struck by barges that broke free from a string under tow. About 30 barges broke free and at least one sank. The Coast Guard says 3 others had been nudged against the riverbank and the remaining barges had been rounded up. The barges were being pushed by the boat Captain Buck Lay, which the Coast Guard is owned by Mepco Barge Line Incorporated.
You've been watching the Delta's #1 news source,